What's up, everybody? So I just wanted to share for all my collector friends out there, everybody that's into collecting, that's into the horror stuff. I had a great some great finds lately at some local resellers. I found out about a couple of new resellers that I had not heard of that are about a half hour from where I live. Two different one a little bit smaller scale, the other one a little bit larger scale, but both awesome places. These are guys that have been collecting for decades, decided to open up storefronts, and whenever you see that, guys, and you're a collector, you gotta do them a favor and support them. Even if you pay a couple dollars more for something, it's so important that you support your local collectors. They're it's they're just like us, only a little bit larger scale, and able to open a storefront with it. So the couple of spots I went to, the Bearded Hoarder, was a little bit smaller store, packed with a lot of great stuff, a lot of old toys, a lot of old posters and vinyl records. Super cool little place. Didn't have the biggest horror section, but he definitely had some stuff, and I made out of there with some decent stuff. The other place that I went to was called Milo Toys. Big shout out to the Milo Toys. That's a huge store. I mean, this place was packed with amazing stuff. Any toy that you could possibly imagine, from your childhood to even prior to that, to up to modern day, to Legos, to comics, to magazines, to, I mean, all kinds of little tchotchkes. I can't remember the name of the statues that everybody's mother used to collect when we were younger. For the guys that are from my generation, up in your mid 40s to late 40s, the Precious Moments, I think they were called. He had that stuff. He had models. I mean, this place was impressive. Movies, DVDs, music. It was crazy. So I made out pretty good. I made out like a little bit of a bandit. And then last week, which I didn't film anything for, I had went to my normal reseller, Time Warp Toys and Collectibles, which is the best. Those guys are the best over there. And I came out with some pretty good stuff. So I'm going to show you guys what I got. Pretty cool. We're going to start with the films. All used, but doesn't matter. It's going right in the collection, and all DVDs. So, I mean, check this out. The Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2. Still in the box. Everything is good with it. Amazing film. Anybody who's seen that knows that Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2 is a banger. This is another one. We got a little Day of the Dead. Another decent film. Not one of the best ones, but still something I would like for the collection. Now this, how can you go wrong? Fright Night. Classic film. One of my favorites. This one is a little bit more of an obscure film. People who are big into horror have definitely watched this. This is low-key one of my favorite films. High Tension. If you've seen High Tension, you know how good this film is. If you have not seen High Tension, guys, find it, stream it, buy it. Fantastic. Here's another one that is a must-watch. The Descent. I mean, this movie is just highly underrated. Incredible film. One of my favorites as well. Another one that's not the greatest film, but it's good for the collection. Something that everyone has to have in their collection if they're a horror collector. Dead Silence. Solid movie. Again, not B-type, nothing crazy. This is another one that I don't hear a lot of people talking about, but man, this movie's a banger. The Ruins. If you haven't seen The Ruins, check it out, guys. Really good. Of course, I saw this Platinum Series, double disc. Had to be done. Great price. Freddy versus Jason. You can't go wrong. And then the last movie that I picked up, which I was actually surprised to see on the shelf, because you normally don't see this sitting around, and it's sealed. It's never even been opened. I mean, the cellophane's been taken off, but it still has the seal strip on it. Ju-On. Fans of The Grudge and all those films know all about Ju-On. Ju-On is a banger. So decent film pickups. Nine flicks to add to the collection, which is, I'm running out of space. I'm gonna have to start coming up with better ideas. What else did I get? Let's go through a couple of the magazines. So obviously I'm a Fangoria collector. I have a massive library of Fangoria. Anytime I see them out there in the wild, I do pick them up. So we got another Fangoria. 28 Days Later. feature. This one too, anybody who is seen Splice, underrated movie, twisted movie. If you haven't seen Splice, it's older, but banger. Banger. Let's see what else we got here. Let's go through some of the smaller figures. So I've been trying to get my Toonie Terrors by Neca. I'm trying to get that collection completed, so I added some more to it. We got a little Pinhead. Super cool. Super detailed. Love the Toonie Terrors. You guys like the Toonie Terrors? Anybody collecting those? Those are I love the series. Check this one out. The Creep. Super cool. All the boxes are in pretty decent shape. And this one, which I don't usually see out there in the wild, this one was a Lone Ranger. It was actually buried on the back of a shelf. The original Jason Voorhees. It's not the video game one. It's the straight up Jason Voorhees. This one is amazing. Super, super cool. What else do we got here, guys? All right, so I just recently started getting into the Movie Maniacs series of action figures. I don't have a ton, but I was able to pick up some older ones. The boxes are not in the greatest condition because they're pretty old. If I'm not mistaken, I think these are from the 90s and early 2000s. But it is sealed. Box is just a little old. Looks like it's been stored for a while, but check this out. Movie Maniacs. Norman Bates. Psycho. Super cool. Super cool. Great addition to the collection. Of course, had to get my guy, my most favorite character of all of horror. It's actually my most favorite horror film of all time. 1974 Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Look at this baby. The box is discolored. The plastic is discolored, but it's still intact. Never been opened. Texas Chainsaw Massacre Leatherface. So cool. Saw this, had to grab it. And the best part, guys, about buying from resellers is, if you're a collectibles guy and you're looking at what you're buying and you're trying to make sure that you're getting a decent price on stuff, most of these collectors, especially the large ones, they will work with you on price. So that's exactly what we did. We had a nice conversation with the owner, and we were able to make it, something decent as far as the price. Now, this one here is probably the best out of the collection. I think for financial wise. But check this out. 1996 Scream. Ghostface, the original one. Found this thing buried on the shelf as well. Super cool. Super cool. Another thing that I got. It's not really rare, but I'm a Neca fanatic, and I'm trying to collect all the Neca stuff. This is just super cool. This is a kit. 2-piece kit. Evil Dead, Ultimate Ash, and Cheryl. Check them out. Pretty sweet. Awesome artwork on the box. Cool looking figures. Super cool. Super cool. Now, the last piece that I got here, which to me is the best piece out of the whole thing. It's probably not worth anything because I got it without a box. One of the resellers I went to, this guy had this in the basement that he's been holding on to for years. The complete kit is probably worth a decent amount of money. If you had the box and everything, it does have all the components. So this is actually when I'm working on getting a case, a new case for behind me. We're going to change the stream up a little bit at some point where you guys are going to be able to see the stuff on display in the back with all lights and all stuff like that. This is going to go in that case. But this is super cool. Check this out. No box. It looks like it's beat up, but everything is in the package. Freddy versus Jason with all the attachments. Super cool. That's going to be a nice piece to display. Pretty awesome. So yeah, guys, we did pretty good. Yeah, I'm still knee deep in the collecting, having a great time with it. It's just, when you decide to do something in life that you get enjoyment out of. That's the biggest thing, guys. Is life is short. You never know what can happen. You gotta enjoy your life. You gotta do things that you like. Don't let other people influence what you do. Do what makes you happy. That's the biggest thing. That's one of the main reasons why I got deep into this, going full tilt into the collecting, the content creation, the streaming, all that stuff. It's something that I've wanted to do for a long time, that I've always had thrown around in my mind, and I just never went with it because, you know, just worrying about too many other things. You got to just block out the noise and do what you like. It doesn't matter. People are going to talk. People are going to say stuff. People are going to have their own opinions. Let them have them. It doesn't matter. You're all about making sure that you're happy doing what you do, because this life is very short. I hope you guys enjoy this content. Keep your eyes out for more stuff. We're going to continue to do little series like this where we show the different collectibles that we pick up. And then obviously we're going to continue doing the streaming, and then the movie reviews, and you know, music stuff, a little bit of everything. You know, Sinister at the Sinister Signal channel, we're going to be covering all that good stuff. So again, I appreciate everybody's support. Please like, subscribe, and follow. Without your support, you know, there's you know, it makes it harder to continue to do this. But the channel is growing, and I appreciate all the support. And we will see you guys on the next one.